It's now time for an update regarding the university's evaluation of learning management systems in use at the university today. So, here now to provide an update is Project Manager Jim Petrus. Jim, over to you.
Thank you, Tyler. Again, my name is Jim Petrus, and I'm a project manager for ITS, and today we have a really exciting project to share with you. So let's begin by answering the question, what is a learning management system? A learning management system, or LMS, is an application that has a lot of uses in teaching and learning. So for example, instructors could use it as a repository for storing documents such as PDFs and PowerPoints for their students to retrieve. Could be used by the instructors to administer quizzes or tests. Could be used by administrators to collect data on learning outcomes for upcoming accreditation. And here at Case Western Reserve University, we use Blackboard Learn as our learning management system. And our system administrators tell us that about 54% of undergraduate courses use it, and about 43% of all for-credit courses use Blackboard Learn. And while our system administrators can tell us some really interesting stats like those, we decided to distribute a survey to the university community so that we could learn more about their thoughts on the system. And looking through the responses, we noticed that there were a number of comments that students and instructors made time and time again. So for example, students say that the system is used very differently from course to course. They noted that there's no standard user interface across the courses. They noted that instructors just don't seem to be very familiar with the system, and they also noticed that a lot of features just seem to go unused. And looking through the responses from faculty, it seems that a number of the features just are not very clear to them, that the system has too many features, that the instructors, even though they're really well-intentioned and want to use the system to the best of their ability, they just don't have the time. And they noted the lack of existing on-demand training. And so because our existing contract with Blackboard is going to end, we decided to take this opportunity to evaluate a number of other learning management systems. So while we use Blackboard here at Case Western Reserve, there are a number of other systems that are used by a lot of other schools. So we decided to include Blackboard Ultra, Blackboard's latest and greatest product, Brightspace, and Canvas in our evaluation. And in addition to just looking at the systems, we decided to host a number of public town halls. We conducted a number of focus groups with folks who used the various systems. We distributed surveys to the users of the various systems, and we recruited faculty and staff and students to advisory committees to help us with our selection. Currently, we are wrapping up an extended Canvas pilot that had about 1,000 users. We are also wrapping up a Blackboard Ultra pilot, and we're preparing to begin a Brightspace pilot for this summer. In addition to preparing for the Brightspace pilot, we are continuing to analyze data that we continue to receive back from our various evaluation components. We plan to then present these findings to our advisory committee before making a recommendation on the direction that we should take to our executive leadership. And our plan is to have this completed for August 1st. And so if you're interested in becoming involved with the initiative, there are a number of opportunities that you can still take advantage of. So today, the maker of the Brightspace Learning Management System is on campus and will host 3 different workshops. One is at 10 a.m. in Nord, another is at 1 p.m. at the School of Nursing, and the third is at 3 p.m. at the Peter B. Lewis building. And in these workshops, you'll be able to walk through the systems and complete a number of common tasks that folks would have to do in the systems. And tomorrow, the maker of the Canvas learning management system will be on campus and hosting workshops at the same times in the same locations to again walk people through the systems and help them to complete a series of tasks that folks would ordinarily do in the system. But I hope that that was helpful, and we look forward to having you join future Project Live sessions. Tyler, would there happen to be any questions that we could try to answer today?
Awesome. Thanks, Jim, for that update. And yeah, we do have one question for you. So, speaking to kind of the August deadline you gave for informing executive leadership at the university regarding your findings, when can the university community in general expect to learn of an outcome for this initiative?
Well, shortly after we provide that recommendation to our executive leadership, we would imagine that a message will be distributed to the campus community through our various means. So through the daily, possibly, through some table tents or something else. We'll work with our communications team on that.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Jim, for providing that update.